All right, I am pleased to announce this fight is brought to you by Richards Printing. Out of the Elysium Organization, red corner. This fighter is from Mocksville, North Carolina. He fights out of Combat Athletics. He is making his pro debut today. Nick Overblood Martino! This is his pro Muay Thai fight. Sorry, guys. Introducing out of the blue corner. He is also making his pro Muay Thai debut. He fights out of Shield Systems in Knoxville, Tennessee. The Bosnian Barn Cat, Ferhatbegovic! Your referee for this bout is Jimmy Neely.
Both fighters come to the center of the ring. We're getting ready for this professional Muay Thai bout here in Knoxville, Tennessee. The crowd is amped to see something just a little bit different, a change of pace here. And possibly, ladies and gentlemen, we might actually see on our pro card here on the pay-per-view a second round. Who knows?
Nick Martino comes out fast with a high kick. Dahmer doesn't really look bothered by it, though.
Martino already switching stances. He went from orthodox into that southpaw stance.
See, in these kind of fights, you're going to see a lot more crisp shots because this is all these guys trained. They're not so much worried about the takedown, but they are worried about pulverizing the other guy everywhere they can hit him.
Look for a lot of high-flying kicks like that. Oh, my goodness, out of Martino.
Those little kicks like that hurt.
The flexibility and range from both of these fighters will also be interesting to see as they can throw a lot more of the explosive and high-flying and, exciting strikes.
Kick.
I heard that one.
Without having to worry about that takedown.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt right now. His left rib cage is hurting, and he's showing it right now.
The body shots will kill any fighter's will to fight as Dahmer continues to look to push inside. Watch as he'll push forward in his aggression. He keeps his hands up and in tie, elbows in tie, and then steps in to make that contact with Martino. Martino showing that high-flying style that we often see.
Dahmer's really laid back. He's unloading on him right now.
And Dahmer says the fancy moves are okay. But I'm in it to make him count with these significant strikes. Looking to work to the head and body, head and body. Great job by both fighters on the movement. Need to see a little bit more defense out of Martino because I do believe Dahmer might be scoring just a little bit more often making these significant strikes.
The crisp shots coming from both guys. I mean, Nick Martino, he's got a smile on his face right now. Oh, a little question mark kick right there. He's threw it twice this fight. It hasn't really connected yet.
Dahmer definitely shown he's the aggressor as he keeps control of the ring in that center. And the flying knee caught and blocked there with Martino, but Dahmer makes sure that he doesn't go in without something to show for it. Lands a huge shot coming off of that cage, goes back to the center of the ring to reset. Big cross, huge cross from Dahmer coming down the middle.
If one of these shots from a kick lands on their face like they're landing these punches, it's going to be curtains. It's going to be lights out. Ooh.
Now, Jacob, what are you seeing as far as whenever Dahmer presses inside? What are you noticing about Martino as he's going out? What do you think he needs to do here to avoid some of these shots?
So Nick's trying to keep distance. He wants the high-flying kicks. He wants the spin kicks, something like that. Dahmer's keeping it real simple. If you watch, he's just going real low. He's throwing the low kicks to slow Martino down. What Martino needs to do when Dahmer comes forward is circle off to the left or right, but also keep his hands up to avoid a hard left hook or a hard high kick.
And so we need to see more of the side-to-side movement, you would think, rather than straight back towards the cage.
Exactly. Right there, he steps off real clean. He's able to land a quick combination.
All in that range. And the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our second round of this pro card.
About time.
But no shortage of action as these two fighters come out throwing hands and feet, knees, elbows, everything. Great work by both fighters here.
I'm sitting over here being kind of quiet because I'm kind of in awe and shock of the display of action of Muay Thai we're seeing here, back and forth. Both guys have been connecting. I would say that the Bosnian Bearcat Demir has actually got the advantage right now, but I'm taking nothing away from Nick Martino because he's connected plenty of times and he's playing defense right now. We still got 2-3 more rounds.
We see here in the replay, Dahmer coming in, throwing that big overhand right. Martino covers up here. Anytime a fighter's going to cover up against the cage, you're just openly inviting the other fighter to tee off. But Dahmer does not waste that opportunity. You see him land the big body shot there, and to keep his hands up, back with that right hand, and then straight to the body again.
He also got out of the way. A lot of the times guys will bait you in. They'll cover up because they've got those big boxing gloves. You can't really hit them. So they'll wait for you to drop something, and they'll come back. So good on Dahmer to get his combination and get out of there.
The local crowd definitely getting after it for Dahmer, as we can hear his chants in the background as the two 175ers. Lots of energy and action from both guys.
Nice low kick from Dahmer there.
Tit for tat with Martino tagging him back.
Martino's trying to hit one of those slick.
Another hard body kick.
Martino's trying to hit one of those slick kicks right there and take him down. And Bosnia Bearcat Demir is just sticking with the basics right here and clocking.
We saw the double jab there, trying to get inside for Dahmer. Martino able to step back and use that range to keep him off of him there.
Justin, Dahmer likes that uppercut a lot, doesn't he?
If it lands as hard as he's been throwing everything else, it is going to be a huge explosion on the chin of Martino.
Ooh, Dahmer's working more low kicks. He's looking to slow him down or possibly even finish him.
Those kicks are a little telegraphed. It's easy to back away from them.
Ooh, hard overhand leg.
Those small kicks, ladies and gentlemen, those small kicks that Dahmer keeps throwing are definitely landing to the quads and hands, which will slow you down. But every single time those sting, he can step in with that feint and throw that kick, and that's where we're seeing those huge right hands come in from Dahmer. So if you'll watch the footwork, watch the small kicks, that is setting up all those huge shots from Dahmer. We have the left and right from Martino, not backing down.
No stopping.
Perfectly blocked by Dahmer.
Dahmer's teeing off right now, going for the finish. Oh.
Martino needs to circle off. He cannot continue to go straight back because Dahmer knows exactly where he is going to be.
Now remember, in Muay Thai, you can trip, you can take down, but you got to start back over. Ooh, another one. You can look at these guys' legs. They are whelped right now.
You can
Both.
hear those leg kicks. They sound like baseball bats.
I can feel those legs of these guys.
And it really doesn't take a lot. If you're not used to getting kicked in the leg like that, you take about 3 or 4 real clean, you can't walk.
Luckily, these two men experienced in the world of Muay Thai.
Those leg kicks are definitely getting Martino. He's slowed down significantly.
He's connecting.
Yes,
He's connecting with
and we
shots.
start to see it. The wobbly leg, we start to see it.
I can't count Martino out yet, dude. He's took so many shots and he just keeps fighting. He don't quit.
Such art.
Oh, another question mark kick. He's slowing down, get caught in the knee right there.
The voices are raising. The excitement is coming from the Shields corner. As we see Martino start to find that wobbly leg.
Triangle. He's trying that. Here we go.
Ooh, ooh, hard left hook.
Did you feel that sweat over here? Oh!
Goodness.
He might drop him soon with that.
Dahmer continuing to throw the power shot.
Oh, again!
Nick's feeling he just switched his stance. That's a bad sign.
You got to check those. You have to. Oh, and a back.
Look for Dahmer to throw a combination step back and then hit that back leg again, most likely.
Martino using the high kicks to keep Dahmer off.
And we're recuperating right now after the. Oh, another one. Switch stance again, like you said. Another uppercut.
Because what those low kicks do is they hurt, they make you switch stance, and you can't throw kicks. So if Nick Martino's game plan was to stick with kicks, if he can't throw that, it's pretty much easy pickings for Dahmer.
Back fist, spinning back fist, question mark kicks. You've seen it all in this display of Muay Thai action. And it's only the second round. We're going into the third. This is the longest pro fight we've had tonight now, Justin.
At least we've made it up 6 minutes of action into finally a third round. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are seeing a calculated attack from Dahmer, the Bosnian Bearcat. As he's stepping in, he's using his game plan to use small kicks early on. He's been using those small kicks early in the first round. And as Martino started to look for the kicks, he throws the overhands. And like we can see here, just overhand. That right hand coming down the center afterwards.
Uppercuts, but he just connected with 4 or 5 of them deep.
Martino needs to step off. He continues to move backwards.
He has to do something to negate those leg kicks because probably this round what Dahmer's going to do is he's going to throw maybe about 2 or 3, and then he's going to look for the finish probably with headshots.
And those little small leg kicks paying dividends, slowing down feet to where he can now land power shots in the second round. I'm interested to see what the third round looks like in Dahmer's head and what the counter is going to be for Martino here.
Both guys hugging
Good
it out.
sportsmanship. Martino is game. He is absolutely game.
He comes out immediately in the southpaw stance, so he's having trouble walking or putting weight on that right leg, or left leg, I'm sorry.
He's trying to keep Demir away right now. Demir catches the foot coming in. Another kick. He's just teeing off of those kicks. Demir's going to have an answer right here, and he fights out.
I think he caught him in the eye with his heel on that kick.
Ooh, overhand. Knee to the...
Martino starting to land some shots, putting things together. Hopefully it's not too little too late for him to be able to figure out how to make his game plan work here in the end.
There's a cut over the right eye of Dahmer from that heel hook early.
And Dahmer is having absolutely none of it. I will answer your flurry with my own.
I want to
elbow attempt.
State both of these guys are debut pro fighters right now, and neither one of them want to take the L right here. I mean, who does? But I'm saying, like, Jesus, like these guys are just spinning elbow.
Holy moly. Oh.
Both guys coming out hard this last round.
I think Martino knows that he's going to need to finish this fight. I think Martino knows he's going to have to throw those fireworks at this point in time.
And I know we got a lot of viewers sitting at home and a lot of viewers sitting in the stands right now saying, why don't you finish him? Get after it, get after it. Guys, you got to understand, these guys are tired. They are tired. They are human beings, and they're going, giving everything. He's looking for that spinning back, but they're giving everything they got. Oh!
Hard kick. I said Dahmer wants to finish there. Nice slip right hand.
Power.
Chris.
He's backing him down. And Dahmer's got to be careful when he comes forward like that. If he drops his hands and he gets caught with one of those kicks or one of those hard punches, he could be in trouble
for
himself.
About 10 seconds, both fighters' defense be dang just throwing what they can.
All right. Now see, when Nick backs away, he keeps that left hand down. If they get to back away again, like I said,
Martino trying to utilize that clinch to keep Dahmer in close, to keep those power shots out and hopefully land that knee and maybe that height advantage. Dahmer having nothing of it whenever he breaks away.
I remember in the podcast I wondered if these guys would slow down because we said one guy's tough, 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 the other guy's mean, 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 and we're seeing both of them go at it right now. Another.
Fireworks and flurries.
30 seconds left in this fight.
The fighter's probably going to do one last hard push this last 20 seconds.
And we can see the visible damage from the gait and movement from Martino, but you can also see the immediate bruising here on Dahmer's left leg.
Yeah,
still being able to power through it. Last 10 seconds, let's see what these fighters throw out here.
10 seconds, guys. And here we go. Boys are tired and they're going, throwing everything they got.
Here we go.
Bearcat wants that finish so bad. Martino, both guys. Jeez.
Tons of heart, tons of damage done both ways. Dahmer, I think, wins the last 10 seconds in that exchange as he had some really crisp and clean shots.
There's a lot of people standing up for that one right there. They were happy.
It was a great fight. Both fighters landing, lots of damage, lots of heart.
So Nick Martino had a good showing that last round, but I don't think it's going to be enough to win.
What's your mulligan on it, Justin?
My take would be round 2 and 3 definitely for Dahmer. I think Martino might have snagged that, or might have had a chance to snag that first one because it was fairly even. So we'll see what the judges decide on that. But I had it Dahmer's way.
Dahmer was kind of slow in that first round. I think he was just trying to fill Martino out, just try to probably time those kicks. And then you saw that he came out in the second round and he just stuck with low kicks.
And you see how it pays dividends here in the third round as he's just able to step off from each one of the punches that are thrown to him and just land shots.
We get to see.
Both of these fighters still seem to be walking off the damage from that fight. After any kind of fight, any kind of sports activity workout, you always want to keep moving, but especially in fighting, it takes a toll. As you see
Letting
bruises.
the judges score this fight right now, but I can tell you what, both these guys are amazing. Let's hear it one more time for them.
The bruises, damage, and swelling can definitely slow you down, so you won't see them stop moving.
And they're going to be able to, if they're able to walk tomorrow, it's nothing short of a miracle.
All right, now to make it official. The first judge scores this bout 27-30, blue corner. The next one scores this fight 28-29, blue corner. The third one scores this fight 27-30 for your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Dahmer the Bosnian